pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here...
I should do a search,
I
like...
hate it. This is awful.
Who is good to romance in Baldur's Gate 3? Alright. Let's see what some recommendations are. I don't want to romance Shadowheart, so never mind that. Oh, this just says Shadowheart. But I don't want to romance. Am I missing something? I don't want to romance Shadowheart. Screw that. Let's see what Reddit says. Someone says Lae'zel, her character growth from living weapon to thinking, feeling person is great. And someone agreed with it. Karlach, because the sex scene after her date, I could swear she's sticking a finger up your bum. Also, she's great in every aspect. Those were... Oh, wait. More comments. Asterion. I think he is the best written character in the game. Not to mention that his arc is really innovative. I feel like the creators put so much energy in Asterion compared to the other companions. Asterion is the one playable character I cannot stand. These are different comments. I have a big heart for trauma story arcs, but Asterion is a superficial, selfish, dishonest thorn. He could sell out anyone to save his own hide. Asterion engages in gross flattery and self-aggrandizing behavior. With any other evil character or evil adjacent, they are more honest and genuine than Asterion. I'm truly baffled by the intensity of love sent his way, as well as how much time went into his character development. My favorite romances are Karlach and Haslin, single or poly. Choose close third would be Lae'zel, fourth Shadowheart. Maybe I'm just weird. Nobody's saying Gale. Gale's kind of boring. Someone said Asterion, Karlach, Shadowheart are the top tier. The secret one, someone says. Someone says, who? I came into the game thinking my character was going to romance Asterion. Yeah, the secret one has immaculate riz. Secret one? Gale, I don't care what you say about him. He doesn't bring Mystra up much beyond part 1, only because when he does in later parts, it's necessary to understand a story. Gale only takes 3 items from you. 3! I see most of you act like he consumes 100s of magic items when that isn't the reality at all. Gale seems genuinely interested in you and he's willing to put lots of effort into the relationship. It's more noticeable with Gale than romance options. I noticed. My opinion stays the same, even after romancing Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Asterion, Will, and Karlach. I think Asterion is good choice as well if you're after a little more of a spicy relationship than a slow burn relationship Gale has. Lae'zel is an interesting choice as you learn much more about her if you romance her, and she turns into a more sweet person after getting to know her more. That would be nice, because she's such a bitch. Karlach offers a deeper perspective into her story. If you romance her, her story is pretty freaking good. Unfortunately, I romanced Shadowheart when the game released, and as it turns out, she happened to be more bugged at the time. She barely had any cutscenes or much special dialogue beyond asking her for a kiss, so I can't say much about her. Will is charming in his own way, but he's just not one of my favorites, as I feel like his relationship was kind of unrewarding. Also, oh, someone said, I'm also really into the Gale romance storyline. I love the good slow burn plot as well, and it's killing me lol. I feel like the time between interactions and dialogue is quite long. Okay, let's do Karlak. uh, you did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself? There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
Take his bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Knowing you, it probably
Don't be
is.
so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak.
I'm not sure. Let me get back to you.
Right. But don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel around here.
Let's go back to Karlak.
Let's make it 20. That's my girl.
Have fun.
Oh, I blew it. Oh well. It's fine. I blew it.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I'm filing my one nail. I have one fingernail that gets really, like, bumpy and ridgy, which has been getting worse as I get older. It's annoying. So I have to, like, file it and try to keep it from being as annoying. That's a little better. Oh, poop. Do I reload? Maybe I reload. How far back? Enclave Library. Do you? Mine, like, it's like tick, 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 tick. It's like a little, you know, those little percussion instruments that have ridges on them, and you hit them with, you rub them with a stick. That's the way this one thumb is. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna do it again. Now that I've decided. Hit O to enter tactical view. That might be helpful. That's a little better. That's a little better. I don't think we did this. Hidden vault.
What's in here?
Take all. Read this book. Take all. Take all. Take all. Stand on the table to take that for some reason. Druid note. The Emerald Enclave won't send help even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Whatever that note's about. Okay, and none of the vases had anything in them, so we'll just leave. Oh, and I have an Elithid still in this. Leave. Leave, leave. Ugh. And leave. Leave. Continue leaving. Okay. And we need to go talk to Zevlor. Whew. I feel like I have allergies. As opposed to like a cold or something. Oh, shoot. I didn't talk to an accent to the ox yet in this. All right, let's go back to camp. Let's tell what's her butt to stay here.
First in my heart.
Speak.
Wait for me in camp.
Sure that's the best
Yes, I'm
course
sure.
of
Stay in camp.
confirmed.
Okay.
Until then.
Yes, yes, yes. Now let's talk to Will. Let's get Will again. Thank you.
Well met.
I feel like I have allergies as opposed to a
the
cold.
spirit.
My leg is hurting. All right, we have him again. Leave camp. Have Will talk to the ox. Will. Let's talk to the ox again.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Please work. Good. With all these rolls, you worry it's going to be different.
This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
You are incapable.
Should I use deception this time? Let's use a community poll. I have an extension in this. So I think you guys can vote. I'm not sure how it works, but I have it turned on. Do you see something over the screen that allows you to vote on this? I don't know. Supposedly. Even lurkers. Lurkers, you're welcome to vote on this. If you can. If you can't, tell me, because I think it's turned on. You see anything? Let me look at it on my phone. Turn it down. My channel. Click in. Does it not work on mobile? No. Not that. That's the chat. I don't see it, do you? Yes, the first one is persuasion. Come on, old chap, I'm a devil for gossip. The second is intimidation. Out with it, cow, or you're gonna regret it. And the third is deception. Fine, I heard the tieflings are going to butcher one of you for food, so your secret will die with you. I don't see the option, but maybe it doesn't work on mobile. The last time I used the first one, but I was wondering about the deception one, that maybe I would get something more out of him. We have to tip one of the numbers, maybe? So if I say start a community poll, you say 1. Oh, we're using 1. Add bonus. That. I thought I had the... Hold on, let me check something. So if I do that... I did 1 anyway.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods.
So I do see the...
That's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this.
Let me pause that. Let me go into my own channel.
Move along. Move.
Channel. So if I go into my own channel, mute it. On the left-hand side of the screen, there are 2 like buttons. One looks like people and one looks like a quill. And if I click on the people one, it shows information about my party. Like, this is part of Twitch. This isn't like the game. It shows everything that's in, like, they have. And then if I go to the quill part, it shows the quests that I have. That's interesting. But how... So now if I go to the right side, there's a Baldur's Gate companion. And if I click on that, it says it's visible. The Baldur's Gate 3 Twitch extension lets viewers inspect party members, quest progress, and even vote on dialogue options. So next time there's a vote, I need to see if something changes about that. Okay, let me get out of there. Baby needs all the love. Well, it didn't let me say anything else to him. Can I still talk to him?
Moo.
Moo. He just says moo now. Alright. That's all. That's all for him.
What to do?
Alright. Let's go find what's his name and
These
party.
boots have seen everything.
Moo. I think he was up there. Yeah, there he is.
I want to have a word.
Moo.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Let's go there right away.
Lead the way.
I know. Moo. So distinguished. Alright, let's also do our Lithid power.
No, an owlbear.
I'll do this one. I think I did that one last time anyway. And now we will save. Save here. And as soon as it says it's done syncing my save, I will talk to Karlak. Upper left says it's syncing. Okay. Hey, Karlak.
Look at this place. All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
I'm not fire retardant. I think I've drummed up the courage to tell you how much I like you.
I like you too. A lot. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh gods. You know I want that more than fucking anything. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right? Yes.
I don't know how that's gonna work because she's like on fire. All right, let's talk to other people.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
Clap.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Those three were gonna leave when everyone was like worried about
Try not to get too close, Cal.
escaping before getting attacked. I talked them into staying. Let's talk to these two.
How was I supposed to know it was...
I need to dance!
No, I need to lie down.
That escalated quickly.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
All right, let's go talk to Gale.
night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us, ink glinting in the firelight.
Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. Given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. Given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. Remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
I literally thinking of taking part in a board game competition next year. What type of board game? Just found out they have one for this board game. Oh, for like Dungeons and Dragons or what? Like this is based on Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Dungeons and Dragons isn't just a board game though. It's like role-playing and I don't know what else. I was always too nervous to play it, but maybe if I had the right group, I wouldn't be so bad. Would feel at ease to play along. I think other than some like lesser versions of Dungeons and Dragons games like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance or Champions of Norath and those types, the only other Dungeons and Dragons games I've played are like Neverwinter Nights, the online one. That's about it. I had a lot of fun playing Neverwinter Nights online though, but it's just an, you know, it's a MMO. So I remind you of your pet, how romantic. So I can do a poll. So now let me see what that looks like. So if I mark this play, does it show where I can vote? Ah, here we go. So it should say vote for a dialogue option, and the options are bad luck on that front, I'm actually a nymph in disguise, or so I remind you of your pet, how romantic, or what if she doesn't like me, or you don't have any friends. And you should have like a place to click a button on the screen if you have the extension approved. I think you probably have to say, I want to be able to see the extension. So feel free, those in the chat. I'll give it a moment. See if anybody... It's called Mensch Argridich, like Ludo. I don't know what that is. Ludo. Search for Ludo. Oh, it's like Parcheesi. I think that's what we call it. I think it's called Parcheesi here. I think it's Parcheesi. I've played it, but it wasn't called Ludo. Ludo... American name. Oh, sorry. It's called Sorry. Here we call it Sorry. Now, there's a game called Parcheesi. Let me see if I can find what... But that's not the one. I thought it was Parcheesi. Parcheesi. Or is it? Parcheesi. Ah. No, it is called Parcheesi. Here's how that's spelled. Parcheesi Star Online is a Google app. Don't autoplay that. Huh. Okay, it is called Parcheesi. Ludo is called Parcheesi. Or there was a brand version called Parcheesi. There is a board game called Sorry. Board game Sorry. Oh, Sorry's similar. We also have one called Pop-O-Matic Trouble. Here's the Sorry game. Oh, that link didn't work. Yeah, I'm sure. Because some of them are probably like like Hasbro calls it this or whatever. So it doesn't appear that the voting on this is working, I guess. I'm gonna say, what if she doesn't like me?
She'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
I don't want to say any of these. She sounds great, but I was hoping I meant more to you than an animal companion. Oh, I guess I'll say that.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
I'm not interested in you, Gale, not in that way.
Right. Understood. You shall hear no more on the subject from me. Consider this budding romance thoroughly nipped. Though I hope our friendship need not come to such an abrupt end. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Why, thank you.
You recall how I love you very dearly.
Yes.
You have Parcheesi also? Alright, let's talk to these people.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Mm-hmm.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
What? Shouldn't we be celebrating? I'm gonna say I have other things to do.
The very heart of my dilemma. You are the doer of deeds. I, the mere chronicler. But how am I to ensure your most deserved renown without a suitably thrilling title? Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
What about Grovekeeper?
Grovekeeper? Are you a gardener? We aim to cultivate mystery, not shrubbery.
Oh.
No, your actions in the grove were most heroic. But I'm afraid this is a matter of style, not sentiment. Back to the revelry with you. I'll give the matter some thought in small council.
Okay, fine.
What are you going to do in the city? There's always work for a guy.
You have no
Oh,
idea
yes, yes.
how good it feels to see these people.
I see what you're
smile.
saying.
The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
I already talked to him. Alright, let's talk to Lizelle.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
Okay.
A pity for us you have promised your body to the tiefling. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for the mundane.
So is she trying to say she's hot for me? I don't understand. Perhaps we could get to know each other another time.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish, and from whom I wish. One day fortune may favor you.
Okay. I see how that is. Okie dokie. Have I talked to everybody? Does anybody still want to talk to me? Oh, we could go talk to Will. Karlak, Asterion, Lizelle. I could talk to Houselin. I talked to Gale. Where's Houselin? Oh, I could talk to Shadowheart. Let's go talk to her.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Karlak. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
I don't know.
Desperate people. Refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? I won't keep you long. I gather you've already made plans with someone for your evening.
Kinda.
There. some liquid courage. And try to get some rest too if you can. Tomorrow's another day.
Okay. And Halson. Where's Halson? Well, here's Will. Let's talk to Will.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed it. Was no party without you.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see. And the guests won't
Pop
take
the
kindly
balloons.
to scars quite so monstrous.
You're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Alright. Where's Halson? That's Cal. Leah. Zavar. There he is.
How many goblins did we kill? 10? Let's make it 20. That's my girl.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in that goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Okay. Now, do I go back to Karlak or do I act like I'm gonna get in the bed?
Can't wait for bedtime. See you soon.
Ah, okay. Let me save first.
There's nothing more satisfying than a well-organized wardrobe.
It is syncing the cloud save.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Karlak.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Be prepared. There may be nudity. Avert your eyes.
Hey, a soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I?
Not sure how this will work because she's like on fire.
Hello, you. been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
I know what you mean. When I look at you, it's all I can think about.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word, a touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Okay. My options are: you don't have to ask me twice, let's go. You don't mince words, do you? Karlak, I like you, but we hardly know each other. We need to find a solution to the infernal engine problem first. Sorry, but I'm not interested in you that way. Hold on. I need to find out whether or not we can, or if she's gonna kill me. I said, BG3, Karlak romance, will she kill me? All right. That's not the question. Will she set me on fire? How to romance. Build up her approval. All right, there's that. While Damon's handiwork won't stop Karlak from burning anyone she touches initially, you can still express your desire to share a smooch with your tiefling girlfriend. Something she's very keen to try out, but you'll need to find a way to make her a bit more chill. I just threw a bottle of water at her, which admittedly is not the most romantic way to get a first kiss. Any method you can think of that'll cool her down will work just as well, including using ice arrows. Seduction is weird in the Forgotten Realms. Once she's damp, you'll share a brief kiss, but she's still running very hot, so expect your lips to be burned. Worth it, I reckon. Oh my god. She is gonna kill me. This will be as far as you can go until you meet Damon again, however, but you'll see him sooner than expected. You won't reach Baldur's Gate. Okay. She really will kill me. She's really good. We need to find a solution to the infernal engine problem first.
I know. What I want and what I can have are two very different things. I'm just... combustible. 10 years is a long time without anyone's touch but my own. And when I look at you, I just feel explosive.
Your flames get worse when you're excited, right? What if we cool you down?
Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears.
Let's try breathing deeply in and out.
In and out, you say. I'd never considered that. But I think I know what you mean. I'll give it a go.
We're meditating. Hey, she's less on fire. No, she's not.
What should we do now?
I know some magic that might help me handle your fire. Let me see.
Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
Aw. Boo. Not even a kiss.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
To Moonrise Towers, then. May the sun and stars guide us.
What's so dangerous about it?
To the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there.
Oh, great.
Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark.
Oh.
Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
That doesn't sound bad. I never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse.
Shadowheart approves.
I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel.
Yeah.
I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
How do I find passage through the Underdark?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
What about one of the others? Wrath, perhaps?
Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my
Sounds like the grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Okay. Travel through the mountain pass, or travel through the Underdark. Rescue Druid Halsin, we did. Hellion's Heart. Damon must have left with the other refugees. Okay. So, let's look at the map. Oh, we're at camp. We can't see anything here. Let's save again. Save scum, save scum. Yeah. Oh. It's saving and sinking. We need to get to Baldur's Gate because that's where the guy who fixed her engine is. Alright, let's see. Let's look at the map. We should try to go over to this hidden goblin stash. Also. So let's go to the Blighted Village, which isn't far from the hidden goblin stash. So we need to go down this way somehow, which is kind of behind us.
I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illicit slime.
He's so whiny. Am I heading the right way? Kind of. I think we could probably get down here. So we need to go to the right somehow. Is there a path to get down there? Oh, we need to go around. Down here. Down here. I don't think these guys are gonna fight me. I think we're in agreement. There's Mugswort to pick up.
Take that.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
Oh, who are these guys? Oh, I know what this is. I don't know if I want to trigger that. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright, let's look at the map again. Ooh, we're almost to that goblin stash. Recipe unlocked. Things I can make. Let's extract the mugwort. Extract all ingredients. There we go. Now can we actually make anything? Filter by craftable only. Elixir of Bloodlust, which we already have. Potion of Speed we already have. Yeah, let's just leave it. Maybe we can use that stuff for something else. We are almost to... Where is it? In Goblin Stash. Perception failed. There we go. Dirt mound. Someone had perception for it. Open this. I'll take all that. Thanks. Alright, let's save. In case I trigger that thing with anti-ethel. Save successful, and it is sinking. Ooh, it's gotten cold in here again. I think I might raid out. I've been streaming for like almost 6 hours, and I wouldn't mind getting into a situation where I can turn my electric blanket on without making the battery backup freak out. So let's see who else is streaming. Let's go to Twitch. Oh, Ketchki is streaming. How about we raid out to her? She's playing Vampire Survivors. So thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will see you again tomorrow. I'll be back at work, so bear with me on that. Thanks for hanging out, and oops, that's not what I want. There we go. See you next time. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves.
Ah, there you are.